personal training and welcome to this week's newsletter. In this week's newsletter we're going to be talking about how to create a habit, but not only how to create a habit, how to make that new habit stick. So I'm going to give you 3 simple tips today that are going to help you to create a new habit, make that habit sticky, and there's some tips that you can put into practice straight away. So tip number 1 is you need to create a chain of behavioural links to make a strong new habit. So what do I mean by that? I mean that you can analyse different behaviours in your daily life, in your schedule in terms of exercise and nutrition, and you can make little links of changes that eventually will create a strong chain to various new habits. So an example of that might be, you might analyse your nutrition. You might say, well, I'm eating sandwiches for lunch and I know that's not necessarily that healthy for me, and you might say to yourself, I want to eat more healthily, or I want to eat a healthier diet. But in a nutshell, that doesn't really mean anything. So you can word that slightly different and create a stronger link in the chain. So an example of that would be, rather than saying I want to eat healthier, I'll only eat salad for lunch. So there's it's only a subtle difference, but there is a very big difference in what you're saying to yourself there. Once you've done that and you start to make that behavioural change, then you can add more links, and eventually you'll have a strong chain of new habits. So analyse your behaviour and be careful with the way you word it and make that positive change. The second tip that I'm going to give you is you need to limit excessive options. So too many options with exercise, with nutrition, just in life in general, can lead to self-sabotage. So this is where planning and prepping becomes really important as well, especially with nutrition, but also with exercise. So you can say to yourself, right, rather than having loads of different options, I could go to the gym here, I could go to the gym there, just say to yourself again, I'm just going to go Monday, Wednesday and Friday to the gym, and that's set in stone. A great example of this is Barack Obama. He only wears grey and blue suits, and when asked why he did this, it says, I've already got enough decisions to make, I don't have to want to worry about what I'm doing with my clothing and what I wear. So again, he knew that if he was worrying about that, he wouldn't concentrate on other decisions. So when it comes to your exercise and your nutrition and your new habits, try and eliminate those excessive options. So the third tip that I'm going to give you is to avoid or eliminate our screw it moments. So we've all been there, I've done it myself, where you just say, screw it, I'm going to start again tomorrow, or I'm just going to do it anyway. And you might not think that's a bad thing to start off with, but 1 R screw it leads to 2, leads to 5, leads to 7, and before you know it, you've broken your new habit and you've not continued with it. So an example of this is something that I use with one of my current clients. She wanted to go to the gym after work, so a new habit that she created was she put her gym kit in the car, but not just in the boot, she put it on the seat next to her. So as soon as she'd finished work, she got in the car, saw the gym kit was there, and that forced us to go to the gym. And this is like an intrinsic mindset thing, and it actually really helped her because her attendance in the gym improved, her results improved, and she created a new habit that worked for her. So that's a really good example of that. So you can see as well that all 3 of these tips that I've given you kind of interlink. So it's all about the way that you plan, it's all about your mindset, and it's all about creating a behaviour, but wording it to yourself and setting that goal in the right way, and doing little bits to create a solid change. So I hope that video has helped you. If you need any more advice or any more information, don't hesitate to get in touch through the various forms of connections and social media, and please share this video with your friends and family, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week. Take care, bye.